It is working in commercial because you realise how much money them things generate.
Yeah.
So like they'll be like, oh, we need. So like I might not be doing nothing, and they'll be like, look, we need to make some money. Can you read this?
Yeah.
And it's just to get a competition going so that they can make more money. It's weird. So it's like it's a competition to give away money, but
they make more money.
They make more money.
Do you know? You lot are gonna say my age and how old I am now. Yeah? But you know, I remember when these things. I remember when I remember when these things started. And you remember they started with proper competitions.
Yeah.
So it'd be a proper question. Do you know what I mean? Like, when was Donald Trump's first
presidency?
Do you know what I mean? It'd be questions that you could get, but you could easily get wrong.
Yeah.
And then it went from that to, like, what colour's the sky?
But they'll do like, are you the ninth
It'd be
caller?
stupid, innit?
Silly.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, fam, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even just text win.
Yeah. It's like, because you're paying the £2 something.
Yeah.
You know, when I was younger, are we live? Yeah.
Intro.
What?
Okay. All right, we live now? Okay, cool. What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Cut the Chat. Shout out to everybody. I know they're excited. 4 man on the screen, you know. Pause. We are all 4 of us in the building. Ace, Lee, Femi, Damon. Hope you guys are well. We are in the barbershop for another evening of fun and frolics and shit talking. What's going on? How's everyone's week?
Dead.
That's your best intro ever.
Is that good?
That's a great
Yeah,
intro.
that was fantastic.
There you go.
Can you do that every?
Energy.
Can you do that every time?
No, we're gonna get the producer just to clip that one, and we're gonna
No, we could just put it on every show.
just put it in every week.
I like it. Let's go.
How's everyone's week?
What did you say?
What?
Clip the intro.
No,
I heard
after
you
that,
say
you
something
said-
else after
Yeah,
that.
you
What did I
did say something, but that got Lee excited.
What did I say?
So I just want you to put it in every week. I was like, raw. That one was cold.
Anywho, how was everyone?
We're good, man.
Yeah.
We were just talking about holiday. I was wanting to say something before you locked me.
Where you going?
We won a holiday back in the day.
You won a holiday.
Won a holiday back in the day. My mum
Wait.
won heart.
Where did you go with?
She won a holiday to Spain.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, people think them things are not
No,
true.
we actually won it. Like, basically, and know what happened? They played a song, yeah, and you had to guess what country it came from. And the person before called in, and they said Portugal. I remember I was in what, primary school them times. Was I in primary school? Yeah, and then my mum, she had this hack on her phone. You know when you tap the receiver, you tap the button, and it dials it quick.
Okay.
So if you keep tapping the receiver, it'll keep redialing.
You keep redial, yeah,
keep
yeah,
redialing. She dialed through, and she won. And we had this. To be fair, it was a bit too much because it was like a 5-star. We never had money them time there. It was like a 5-star hotel, yeah, like banging hotel. They had tennis courts and all this. I'm talking about Ferraris like pulling up, and they gave us some spending money which we ran out of. You know, one of them ones. We're at the hotel trying to negotiate how we're going to try and make this last change work. But there was like, I remember watching these 2 kids, young kids, playing tennis, like, and they were top level. Like, when I mean, like, I was in primary school and they were probably about my age, and there was a girl versus a boy, and they were doing training every morning, and they looked like professionals. This is what kind of spot we was at. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, them holidays, yeah, we won it.
Interesting.
Atalaya Park, it was called. Atalaya Park in Spain.
I never think them competitions are real.
I never thought they were.
Never. I remember obviously like when we first started the BBC, there was the scandal about Blue PR. Remember that?
No.
What?
So they had like people in the office calling in to pretend to be young people to win the prizes.
Right.
And that's and then it got really serious.
But was it true? Was it true?
Yeah, it was true. So then
They were doing
like,
that?
It was like in the papers. You can
Right.
that. And then like it was really they really like clamped down on deceiving the audience. So it was like you can't deceive the audience. So that was
Do you know I won a
big
holiday?
thing.
Are you on holiday as well?
But not from radio or TV.
Go on.
I told you lot.
No.
One time I went to the ACLT dinner, like maybe in 2019.
Why are you busting up for?
I was there.
I was there.
Which one?
I was there.
When I won?
I don't know if you remember. I don't remember you remember, but I was definitely at the ACLT dinner that you was at.
What?
And Melamine was there.
I don't know if Amel was
Maybe it
there.
was the next year.
No, maybe it was even earlier. But anyway,
Okay.
so I'm sat at this I'm sat at the ACLT, and they're making me host this table with like different people. So I'm hosting this table, and then they're like, obviously the idea is as a host, you're supposed to encourage them to participate, to bid on stuff and to spend money. So then the raffle tickets come around, yeah? And I'm like, oh, do you know what? Just give me like £100 worth of tickets, or like 200. I paid something. It wasn't like I didn't buy one raffle ticket. I just bought bare.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, just give me, because I thought that was gonna gas the people on the table up to like buy lots of raffle tickets. They weren't even that gassed. They were just like, oh, that's nice of you to buy lots. In my head, I was thinking, trying to raise money. Aren't you guys gonna buy some?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that's happening. After a while, I'm just tired. I'm like, oh, do you know what? I'm going home. So I left here, got in the car, driving home, and then my phone starts ringing. And that was when I lived closer to West End. So like, I'm like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes up the road, 10, 15 minutes up the road. And like, I'm literally about to get to mine, and I'll see my phone ringing, and it's a caller calling me. I'm like, you know, for a second, you forget that you've got someone's number. I'm like, Rah, what? How did the caller get my number? Then I'm like, oh, Rah, like, obviously, man knows a caller. So I'm like, but why is he calling me now? And then I just didn't, anyway, answer the phone, and I could just hear screaming. And everyone's screaming, saying, Femi, you won. Where are you? Where are you? You're on loudspeaker. And they put me up on the loudspeaker, and everyone's going mad, saying like, you won the raffle.
That's hilarious. Where did you get? Where was the holiday to?
Antigua.
What? Big holiday like that? What, one man ticket?
I went Antigua, no. Me and my partner.
Is it?
Antigua.
What? That's a dope. That made my team look shit, lad.
No,
What do you win? What did you win?
I don't win nothing.
What you say? You've never won nothing?
Have I won anything in a competition? Have I won anything? No, I've never won anything. No, not at all.
Do you think the lottery's real?
Yeah.
You think it's real?
Yeah.
You know, there's someone that has got a ticket for 6 point something million.
And not claimed it?
Yeah, and the deadline's coming up.
Where is it? Where do you know where area it is?
It's like Tonbridge Wells or something. I don't want to get it wrong, but
You see this lottery thing? See, every time I go outside London to one of them kind of spots,
Yeah.
I played the lottery.
Yeah, I buy it.
Yeah, I played the lottery.
why? Because you think
You got more chance
Outside
outside
London.
London.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like you could go Hampstead and play it.
Has anyone ever
well,
won
the numbers are the numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the other thing as well, because I know this. So that's why I just do a lucky dip as opposed to the same numbers every week. But has anyone, I don't know.
Do you know
Wood
anyone
Green, Tottenham?
Do you guys think
Croydon?
there's an AI way to like figure out this number? Like, could Chat GPT tell you the number?
No.
Chance.
Does anyone know anyone that's won it though, or know of someone? That's what I'm saying.
I've heard of people that won it. There was a brother that worked in, I think, a bakery or something in Crouch End.
Where he
Black
won it?
brother, maybe about 20-something years ago, he won it.
He won it.
Yeah, he won.
So no black people that we know, you've been cutting hair on this road
And you
for
don't
all these
know
years.
one
Or
person.
not one of
I
your
got
clients.
4 numbers once.
Huh?
Yeah, what was that? 130.
How much is
A
that?
long time ago.
How much is
But
4
basically,
numbers?
It depends on like how many other people got 4
Yeah.
numbers. It was like £67 or something like that. It wasn't a lot of money at all.
Do you know what's mad about the lottery? Have you got the lottery app?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
See, if you play on the lottery app and you win £2, you get an alert saying, congratulations, you won the lottery. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, but or you get an email
You get
that
email.
says you have won. But basically, you got to look at the words they say, because if you win a big amount, it says you have won life-changing money, or you have won a prize.
But they also say life-changing money is £1,000. You know that, innit?
Okay. Well, there you go.
£1,000 can't change no one's life.
I know.
If I give £1,000 to my son, he'd be like, Dad, what's this?
Innit?
No.
It's true though. It's nothing.
You talking about that, how is your son?
Which one? I've got 2.
The one that dislocated his finger.
Oh, you know what's mad, yeah? He's been fine the whole time. Do you know mum's panic, kid it? And so really, he's called me on a casual and he's like, Dad, I don't know if mum told you, but I dislocated my finger.
did you do that?
I'm in a meeting. So imagine I'm sat in a meeting, yeah, like an official meeting, yeah, and my son's calling me in the family group chat, and I'm like, let me answer, but for some weird reason, it's gone straight to loudspeaker. And he's straight away, he's gone, hello, Dad? Dad, are you there? I don't know if mum told you, but I dislocated my finger.
How did he do that?
I'm like, so what happened? Oh, it was at football, someone shot the ball. And I was like, oh, okay. So do you want me to come back? No, it should be fine. I'm just sat in the office now. Mum's on her way. Okay. All right, speak to you soon.
Now, you see how you said it there? Obviously, I know who it is, but you see how you said it there? I know exactly which one it was. Just from their demeanour and how you're talking, I know exactly. And that's, yes.
What's the youngest one?
Not older
Nah.
one.
Oh.
How old is the oldest one?
14 and a half.
Do you Do you look at Max Darman and
I said that to
what are
him.
you gonna do?
No, do you know what? Do you know what's mad? I don't look at Max Darman and think that. I just say to my son, you know, like he's like your age.
Yeah. Put the pressure on him.
You know, he's like your. But the thing is, you know where it is.
You know you're older than him.
Do you know the?
You know you're older than him.
You can't do that.
Look at your mates.
What?
That's very African. Look at your mates.
Look at your age mates.
Look at your age mates. Look at your age mates.
To Isaiah.
You be like, your age mates are scoring goals for us now.
We was in the house. I said, you know you're older than him.
You can't. Do that.
Your age mates are scoring goals for us now. What are you
What
doing?
was we doing at 16? I was a dickhead at 16.
Yeah,
I
I
was
wasn't on
nowhere near
nothing. I
that.
wasn't on nothing.
What, 16. What was I doing? I think I was probably. Gino was in my first school bridging to cut his hair
Oh, wow.
at 16.
I definitely was
Yeah.
far from that.
I did kid out at 17.
See?
Close.
Yeah, see, you was on smoke already.
Ooh, it was close. But I didn't know it was going to be kid out. That's doing some low budget film. But no, 16 is crazy to score that goal.
Crazy.
I mean, like, it's not a
Oh
football
my God! Did you see that goal? Did you see that goal? Look what he just
goal?
done. Look what he just done.
Well, Ezra just
Watch
scored.
what he just done.
Oh, he actually did score.
Brother, watch
Sorry.
what. No.
Say.
Watch what he just done. It was a madness. Did you see that?
Sorry, people. The
It's blind.
Arsenal games on
my
his
days.
I saw Eze walk.
He don't even,
No,
like, he's
bro.
not even celebrating.
Watch this.
Sorry.
Oh my
It's in real
God.
time. It's in real time.
We can still talk.
Lee, give us some commentary. Colour commentary, bro.
Listen, no colour commentary, blood. All I know is that I was with you, man, and then I wasn't with you, man.
All I saw was the way he
Look
walked
how far
away.
that. Bam, takes it. Boom. Blam.
My team.
And he just walked.
Yeah, look how he's walking.
Look how he's walking.
Look, boom.
You have to clap for that.
Boom. Oh, no chance.
My team.
It was too quick.
You know the baddest thing is people really start to question Eze and his ability at Arsenal this season.
Look at the keeper.
Femi's face is amazing, man.
Keeper had no choice. No chance.
No, but look at the face.
I've got his gloves on, you know.
It's like he doesn't care. It's like he knows.
It's like he knows his talent.
It's like he knows he's
He
the
knows
guy.
his talent. He knows his
I've been
talent.
telling you, man. I've been telling you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rate it, man.
Fam, he's
How
not
old is
smart.
Eze?
He's not smart once.
How old is Eze? He's a
27. He's not
I
smart.
was scoring like goals like that.
Bro, do you know he's not smart once?
Yeah.
He's a
'Cause
bad
he
gangster.
knows.
You know what?
Bad man.
From sight, cause
He's a bad
that man move, cause yeah.
Anyway, we were talking about being 16
Yeah.
and being the youngest player to score a goal in the Premier
Yeah, that
League.
would have been.
You know, do you know he's not the youngest in the English top division, he's the youngest in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I saw some guy today from, I don't know, Ipswich or something. He scored, he's the youngest in Division
Okay,
1 in term, before it became Prem.
How old is he?
Okay.
He was like 10 days younger or something. Or
so
like,
still 16.
yeah,
Yeah, but you're talking about the top division, though, isn't it? We're talking about.
no, but that was Division 1.
Oh, back in the day.
Premiership.
Oh, okay,
that
okay,
was-
okay,
that
okay,
was,
okay, I get you, I get
Before
you.
Premiership.
I get you.
But yeah, no, Lee just ruined the concentration.
No, just
now we
but
feel
listen,
like we can't miss
but,
the Arsenal
but,
game.
But imagine the feeling, though, of being that man and going to a normal school, though.
The next day.
That is crazy.
No, but when everyone says you're going to school the next day, you don't really go to real school.
He is going. He goes to school. He goes to proper school.
What school does he go?
In Brentwood or something. He goes to a proper school.
Or you go to school in
Yeah,
Essex.
he goes to school in Essex, bro.
Oh, it must
It's not
be
like an
lit.
academy school. It's a proper
he's
school.
getting getting all
the
the
things.
girls in school. Hey, you know,
I even wear
do you know,
trousers.
do you know, do you know
I
what's
even wear
mad?
trousers.
You know what's mad?
Someone's sucking it.
No.
Who? Miss? You? Miss? Miss? You want it? Who wants it? Who wants to secure their future?
The maddest thing is there's teachers that will do that.
Yeah, of course. Them little young teachers that just passed.
Guys, I do not condone.
We don't
any of
condone
this.
that, I'm saying.
I
We don't
don't
condone
know.
it, but-
Like, that,
I don't.
What? Walking in there with
I don't
what?
know.
Guys, I'll be real to you. That red carpet treatment.
Insane.
Because the thing is, yeah, bro, man did kidulthood when I was in college, yeah, but it was dead. It's not like playing for Arsenal.
Yeah.
You just went and did a film that no one cares about. It's not like I was in EastEnders. It wasn't like The Bill.
Do you know what your issue was?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what your issue is? Yeah. You see, when you done kidulthood, social media
Weren't banging.
No, but the thing is,
now.
no, but
If it was now-
no, I get it, D. But even
would be
no,
mad.
think about it. Film is different. No one knows what film is until it comes out.
Yeah.
Doing EastEnders,
Yeah.
doing Mel was litter than all of us because we were on the bill.
Yeah.
It was on the bill.
Was the bill out then? Was he on the bill then,
We
Tam?
was on the bill. Basically, we done kidulthood.
Yeah.
Then, by the time kidulthood come out, he was
already
on
in
the
the
bill.
Right.
So like about a few months after kidulthood, he got the bill. And so by the time Kiddo would come out, he'd been on the bill for a year. Yeah. And so Kiddo would come out now, he was that man. Like, we were touching places. You know, like, it's like, you've got double bubble now. Us lot, we've got like 1 star. He's got triple star. He's walking.
And you got bill money as well.
Bro, I'm telling you, bill money wasn't mad though. Wasn't mad still, but
that has got to be pressure for his teachers though. Like, you can't even discipline, man.
You can't discipline, man.
You know what it is? You know what I feel like?
Being extra.
You see things with him, yeah? He won't be allowed to play. He's not allowed to play football in the school.
No.
He's not allowed. He's probably not even allowed to do PE and them things. Yeah.
You can't even give him detention.
So.
But that's like, you know, Jay Booth, when he went to my school, he weren't allowed to play.
Yeah, a lot of them.
What do you mean he weren't allowed to play?
He weren't allowed to play. So there was one time we're not allowed to play football outside. So imagine I remember we were in school one time. He must have decided to play in the playground, innit? Oh my God! If you saw the madness, all the teachers, PT, everyone running out to get him off the pitch.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
He gets injured. He gets like broken ankle.
He was England schoolboy them time
whatever.
as well.
Yeah,
Who was he playing for at that time?
It was Arsenal.
It was at Arsenal, yeah. But I remember that day. I was thinking, what's all this about? Why are the teachers getting? They came in and took him off the pitch.
I said no.
Can't play. I think he was allowed to play cup games for the school, and that was it. Finals. I don't think he was allowed to play the actual league up, but he played the finals only.
Let's move on. It was Mother's Day over the weekend. Do anything for Mumsy?
Yeah, always.
Why? Of course.
I done nothing.
Why?
Well, I went to my mum's. The way my day was, yeah, I was just running around. Right, yeah, look at you. You're looking at me over there, Harvey. Yeah.
He's a heathen, innit?
I had this conversation with Harvey earlier. So I've gone to see my mum now, and you know what? I just had that. I'm gonna spend £40 on flowers for, like, to just dead. Yeah, cool. It was just that day. So I've gone to mum's now, and knocked the door. She's like, "Ah, you're right." She's like, "Yeah, what's happening?" But I'm with the boy, innit? So I'm like, "Mum, we come empty-handed." She's like, "What?" But he wasn't like that. He's actually not fussed. He's not fussed.
Of course he's going to do that to you.
But
you went and asked for pee in it.
No.
On Mother's Day. He asked his mum for pee.
Were you cooking, Mumsy? So I've gone in there now. She's like, what? No, she said to the boy, look how your dad just come with his empty hands, with his long empty hands. And
Standard.
I said, there's your gift right there. Yeah. There's your gift right there.
Ghetto. This is out, man.
That's ghetto.
You know,
hey, that's ghetto because the gift was there yesterday, the day before,
he wasn't
the day
there
before that.
the day before.
It's about the sentiment.
Real talk, yeah. My head was just all over the gaff, but
What is it? You're just over it now.
No, it was, you know what it is? I think I was just discombobulated because I had to do quite a few things on the Sunday, like to get the boys some new school shoes. I had to go Khabibis. Like I was doing bits and pieces with the car. You know what I mean? It's like, right, we need to go see Nana. And have you not noticed? And this is kind of like an excuse. Have you not noticed? There's no flower shops in Croydon.
No, there isn't. You're right.
No, it's weird.
I'll go. I'll be honest. Like, you see flower.
No one loves no one in Croydon.
You see flower.
Free for
Like I do the flower. I do buy the flowers. Yeah.
I bet the bare funeral directors, isn't it?
Begrudgingly, I just think flowers are the most pointless gift and
They
the
stink
biggest
after days,
waste
innit?
of money.
Yeah, I know.
Things that you know are gonna die in a week, and and they're expensive now. You know.
Well,
I'll
the
pay
thing
£30
is,
a bunch.
there will be a premium on Valentine's and Mother's Day and all that kind of
I think
stuff.
it's pointless, man.
Yeah.
But I do it, but I just think it's the worst thing to spend money on.
I heard something about where their flowers are sourced, innit?
Where they sourced?
They're sourced in a country that they're exploiting, innit? Was it in Ghana?
Flowers.
They source a lot of. Is it Ghana?
No, I've never heard that before.
No, I was listening to BBC Radio London, and they said they're sourcing them in a country where they're like, people don't know where they're coming from.
We've seen the dirt in Ghana.
What are you talking about?
Man said you could get 2 daffodil and that's it. No roses.
Idiot.
I thought they come from the Netherlands, to be fair, but I'm sure
Well, apparently. Do you want to hear?
So what did you do for your mum? Ace.
Flowers and a card. Okay. And a smile. I'm taking her to dinner on Thursday, actually.
What about you, Lee?
Oh, no. What are you taking?
I did the whole shebang.
We're going to go for seafood.
Where?
I'm not telling everybody for them to turn up. I'm famous.
You know what? You know what? I got. You know what's that Aaliyah line? Because I'm not just anybody.
I told everybody I'm taking my mum to dinner on Thursday. You want me to tell them where? What for?
It's not just anybody. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why I took my mum on Sunday. I took my mum to Mandarin Oriental. She was like, "Why?" She was like, "What? Why?"
What?
She said, "Let me see the bill." She said, "Last night when I was sleeping, something told me that the bill was a lot of money. Tell me how much you spent."
Really?
Next time, please don't go to them expensive places. Let's go. I know you want to take me up, but take me somewhere sensible.
You know the Mandarin? It's 3-star Michelin, free Michelin stars, you know?
Huh?
And it's 3 Michelin stars to Mandarin. Did I tell you a story about the Michelin stars?
Go and tell us.
Hold on.
I want this story. Wasn't that mad? It wasn't that mad.
I'm sure it's like minimum. You're looking at about 150 minimum with no alcohol.
It's more than that.
With no alcohol.
Yeah, but
You're looking at about £300 a head, no? Close to.
No, it's not that mad.
Okay. Well, the Michelin stars, how they work, yeah? This is how I was told. So you take it how you want to take it.
I mean, it's leave facts.
That's a free Michelin star.
Cut the facts.
So that's the top. So a 1 Michelin star, means that. So the Michelin stars, they were given to the lorry drivers, yeah? That used to drive the Michelin tires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why they call
so they were told where to stop to have food.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why this is what I was told.
see.
It might be
Okay.
wrong. But anyway,
it sounds like
so it's something to do with the Michelin lorry driver. So when they used to do driving across town, they would be told to stop at certain restaurants, and that's where they'd be advised. But a Michelin star number 1, is if you're driving from here to say Manchester and it's in Birmingham, you should drop off at Birmingham to eat at this restaurant.
Okay.
That's how good it is. Oh no, it's the best restaurant in your town. The best restaurant in your town.
Right.
That's the Michelin star number 1.
Yeah.
Yours was free. 2 is if you're going from here to Manchester, you detour to Birmingham and you eat. That's how good a Michelin 2 star is.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
And Michelin 3 star is if you're flying from Australia to London, you eat there. This is where you come to eat, at the Michelin 3 star. That's how good it is.
There you go.
So it's
Mummy
the elite.
didn't
It's
care.
the elite.
She said take me to Enish.
Yeah, but it's more about the service, isn't it? The service is meant to be elite.
No, the guy was breading.
Was he?
They were breading. They were like doing like.
They start from the outside. And
they were like, "What your brethrens?" They were like, "Sit down, tell us when you need your coat." Like it was different.
Well, I'd assume so. If it's that kind of.
There's like a thing where you could like. There was a seat where we could draw the curtain. It was all mad. It was.
Was it?
Yeah, and the security's meant to sit outside and just wait, drink water.
Okay.
It was unnecessary because my mum's not even on all that.
Big up all the mums.
Big up my mums.
All the mums doing great things.
Have you seen that Banksy's been revealed?
Yeah. People don't want to believe that it's actually Banksy.
I think it's him.
I want to believe it's him. I want to.
I think it's him. I think
It's about time we knew it.
it's funny because people are like, oh yeah, but he's old. But you realize Banksy's been doing this thing for a long time.
Yeah.
Like since the 80s. Surely.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
In the 80s, yeah.
Banksy's been about.
How does he get paid? He's got a real name.
They sell his work.
Yeah, but how does he get paid?
He makes up. How does he get paid?
From his work, yeah. Because if he's under the radar.
No, the people that know who he is.
Well, people know who he is.
Who knows?
He's got managers and agents. Yeah.
He's got a team, but we just don't meant to know.
Yeah.
So let's say if I would assume that if you're buying a Banksy painting, you're not paying it into Lee Vassell's bank account at NatWest. Yeah, you're just probably paying it into like a company account.
You're paying it into Banksy Limited.
Right.
See what I mean? See it there? There
For
you
the
go.
official receipt.
Do you remember when he did one side in Peckham and they stole it?
What, they stole the lamppost thing? Yeah. That you got nicked for, innit?
You man ain't gonna be able to sell this.
Yeah, you got nicked for it.
You're not gonna. How are you gonna sell?
You can't sell it as a black market for art.
Really?
Yeah.
Art is the most corrupt thing in the world.
Wait, so you think them man that
They've
stole
sold it
from
100%,
Peckham,
1 million
they've
%.
sold it? To who?
1 million gazillion %.
Yeah, underground.
100%.
Underground
What do you think is in someone's yard in Peckham?
I thought they would try
Man
and
just got
sell
it on the table.
But I
Man,
feel like if you
man just
stop-
got mere weed crumbs on it.
If you're
Mere weed crumbs.
No
A
disrespect.
Rizzler.
If you're one of the man in Peckham and you've stolen a Banksy, how are you gonna sell that?
Well, like I said, there are.
No,
but it's the same with the Rolex market, the watch market. They all got.
But wait, Ace. Do you know what it is?
Stuff.
Do you know what it is? The thing is, you're assuming it's one of the man them.
No, they remember there was video of the people stealing it.
What, and it
Yeah,
was man them.
Yeah, it was man them. Yeah.
So imagine it was man them that stole it. Yeah, you think the man them that are selling cocaine don't know who to go to sell art? The people that take cocaine take.
Yeah, but if a Banksy piece,
Gone.
especially something that's been seen and is stolen. Why would you want that if you know it's been stolen? Like, because people are gonna come and shout.
Because you could just
people with money like that to be a centerpiece in their yard.
They want things that nobody else has got.
You see art people,
even if people are gonna come to your house and be like, yeah, that was stolen.
That gives it even more history because you know these art people. You know when they buy art, they buy art. Yeah, they have it up in their house and stuff, and then they have drinks. And they invite their people over, and they sit there and they talk about this piece of art. Right. And the fact that it's got that kind of history, it's even more exciting.
It was stolen by someone.
Yeah, it was stolen by one of those urban. Exactly. The story behind it's even greater now.
Why are you not rating the Peckham Mandem?
No, big up to them, man. I just don't know how you would
I think that guy that did steal it got arrested, though. By the way,
huh?
I think the guy that stole it got arrested.
Well, there you go.
Like, you see the one up the road?
I haven't seen it, but I know it's at the top of Hornsey Road, right?
People threw paint at it.
Huh?
I think people.
Of graffiti.
What, the tree?
Yeah. No, the one up the road.
Yeah, it's a tree in it.
Was it a tree?
It's a tree.
And they just threw paint on it.
Is that what they done?
Yeah, man.
See what I'm saying? People are
The council had to put plastic on it.
Yeah.
I've seen all that.
Was Banksy? Did he reveal himself? Like, was he?
No, there was a newspaper that did a thing. Apparently, the I didn't fully read it. Basically, Banksy graffitied a billboard for a brand. I can't remember what the brand name is. Graffitied a big brand that we all know, like Versace or one of them type of brands. Graffitied the billboard, and before he finished graffitiing the billboard, the police arrested him, and he got a misdemeanor for $300, and obviously he had to give them his real name.
Pissed.
Right.
I feel like if I've gone out of my way to be anonymous this whole time, people just let me be anonymous.
No, that's what his team are saying. The team is like actually they're doing he needs to maintain anonymity because his art is a commentary on present contemporary culture, right. And it's a critique of religion, politics, all of these things. And in order to protect his free speech, he needs to remain anonymous. Otherwise, it affects the type of art that he can create.
Right.
Like Rey Mysterio.
What? No one expected it though.
I feel like Rey Mysterio should never take his mask off.
He killed it.
He killed it. Everything. Go sleep in it. Yeah. Like we shouldn't see Rey
How
Mysterio.
do you put this to some?
Sorry. Are we talking about wrestling?
Yeah. What?
Because he's we don't get to see Rey Mysterio.
No one expected it though. He looked like a little kid in it.
Yeah, he looks mad young.
He looked
He's
young.
got a baby face.
I've never seen Rey Mysterio's face.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Basically, when he was in WCW, he lost a mask match, which means that you have to take off your mask.
Dead.
And then when he came to WWE, he put his mask back on. So now we don't really know what he looks like.
Listen, brother, listen.
What?
I'll tell you something that saddens me today.
Moncho and them man as well.
I don't care. Don't care.
Yeah.
Moncho, I've seen Moncho with his mask off. I swear down. I was backstage at Wireless in 2018, and these guys just came in a bus, in some minibus into Wireless, and then he was backstage, and then obviously he put on the mask, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a Moncho.
I'm happy that era is over, you know, when it was just bare MCs with masks on their face.
Yeah, it was a mad thing, innit?
I'm glad that's done.
It's mad, because I remember K-Trap used to have a mask as well. It's mad.
Can I tell you what saddened me today? What happened outside the barbershop? Man, you're cutting hair. I've looked outside, and I've seen this black woman, probably about late 30s, in hospital wear, like gown and trousers.
The blue thing.
This one was white. She's walking down the road, and as she's got past the barbershop, all the back of her trousers just covered in shit. Yeah, covered in shit. So I'm looking at her and it's like, Then you can see from the movement that like something's not right, yeah? So then she tries to get into the church. Church doors aren't open and just moving a bit erratic. And you know, like at first, it was like, this is mad. So my initial instinct was like, I ain't got time for this today. You're not coming to the barbershop. And then there was a customer here, big up Natty, there's a customer here. And he was like, you know, like when somebody says something and it snaps you into like, it snaps you back into reality, like, stop being a dickhead. And I kind of thought it at the time. I was like, right, Could be somebody's mum, probably somebody's sister, somebody's cousin. Do you know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, yeah, come on.
Was she one of ours?
Huh?
Was she one of ours?
Black woman. She's gone outside, and it was just mad. And have I told you lot that I've been doing this mental health awareness thing for Is It in Council? And this is one of the things that we spoke about in one of the meetings. It's like, who do you call?
Ghostbusters. Sorry. My bad. I know you're being serious, sorry.
No, but who do you call?
Who did you call?
The police.
The funny thing is, there's police up the road here, walking down. And we've seen a couple women, because I think Harvey saw some women that looked like they were looking for this woman. So Harvey's seen these two women.
Where could she have come from then?
Bro, I don't know, but there's probably even outside of main hospitals, there's probably private places. So these police officers apparently are like, no, we're going to do something else. Wow. Yeah, we're going to do something else. And there was community police officers walking up, like young, like fresh, and they've just told them to do it. But at this time, she's inside the church. And from that moment, like I'm speaking to a woman, and she's on the phone to the ambulance, and another woman said the ambulance is on its way. Yeah, it's about an hour before the ambulance turned up and an actual police car turned up. And I'm like, it's all well and good identifying somebody needs mental health, like help with mental health. Like imagine like what's happening to you for you to be blowing down the road, a main road. You've clearly just come out of a hospital, yeah, with feces all down the back of you, and you're totally unaware, and there's no official people that can assist straight away. I just thought, yeah, that's mad. I just thought it's mad. I wasn't going to talk about it on the pod. It's a bit of a, but
what they do, they take away.
When the ambulance came, they was in there for maybe about 40 minutes. Then they brought her out. She wasn't handcuffed or anything, but you could see she was like agitated and all that kind of stuff. And they did get her in the ambulance. And I'm just like, for like, she must have been so confused, scared, totally unaware of the reality of what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just thought to myself, I know you can't call you can call the police, but I know the police don't respond. I remember the police a few years ago was like, yeah, we're not responding to like mental health calls anymore. It's not a priority because all they do is arrest them, have them sitting in a cell, taking up space that are for actual criminals. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, and it just made me think like, wow, what, like.
So I think what's worse is like, yes, there's no one to call, like who you wouldn't know who to call. Or what's happening now is people are just taking out their phones. I'm seeing so much mental health on social media. It's scary. Like, people laugh and people think it's funny, but there's people that really need help, and people are just putting cameras on them for entertainment, sharing videos.
Yeah,
like
that's the thing. If man fall off, you know that's gonna happen. Innit?
Yeah,
man are gonna do that to man.
It's just it's culture now. It's like this is
what jokes.
This is what. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't afford to fall off now.
Yeah, but you can't. How
can't afford to have a normal.
How do you stop yourself from falling off?
You can't. That's the thing.
I feel like a lot of us are closer to that fine line of like
100%
smoking crack.
I don't say smoking crack, but like
100%.
the fine line of that.
How did we get
I don't know how we got here, but I think there's a fine line between sanity.
Sorry. That's just me. There's
a fine line between what everyone deems as sanity and insanity.
That's mad.
Or like.
But do you know what I've said before? I think I said it on a podcast. Do you know the difference between sanity and insanity? Is you drive into them traffic lights down there and seeing a red light and just pressing the left pedal instead of the right pedal.
And yeah.
What's that? A moment of madness?
It's a trace. Because you know, I mean, you see that thing where it's just like when you get to a high building and your inner thoughts are like,
what would happen if I jumped?
I could fly. I know I could. You know what I mean? Like I know I could. There's so many times where I'll be sitting there and it's just like, imagine if I just floored it now and just looked down on these people.
You think like that? You're a psychopath.
Do you know what I do think? Do you know what I do think actually? Forget all of that. Do you know what I do think? I think, yeah, insanity for me, what I've decided, this is obviously not scientific.
Not the gospel.
My rule, you've got your ideas. What I think, my ideas are, yeah, you not knowing, you not being aware that it's not okay to do that in public. You know, like, everyone's a bit mad privately. Yeah. But taking your madness, public, and you not being aware that you not having the social cues to know that actually we don't do that here.
But do you know what's funny about
I think that's madness.
Do you know what's funny about that? And I hear you, but then to take it a bit further, who deems what you want to do acceptable or not acceptable?
No, this is what I'm with you, but it's like actually there are social cues in it. There are certain things. You don't come in the barbershop, and whack out your willy and we in the middle of the floor,
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so society...
But if he did, I know he's just busting jokes.
No. But society tells you...
Not true,
but wait.
This is the problem.
No, let me land.
I won't accept it.
No, let me land.
I know that he's busting jokes.
Yeah.
Let me land. But society tells you,
You can't
that's
do that.
not okay.
But on top of that, you see what society deems okay and not okay? You know it changes.
No, but...
there's things that were not okay
But Damon,
when
it's
we
never
were
been
younger.
okay to go into the barbershop when we were younger, at any time, to do that. There are certain things. There are certain things. Obviously, there are other things that we can argue about, but there's certain things that it's definitely, you're just not all together if you do that.
So, when my dad gave me a sip of his brandy when I was 7, is that wrong?
That's not insanity, though.
But is he mad for letting me do that, though?
A sip.
Yeah, like, he said...
I think it's actually illegal from when you're 8 or something.
Oh, was it?
Your parents can give you alcohol from young.
Okay, cool.
It's actually like legal.
Did you like it?
No.
You sure?
You got to be mad to like it. It's disgusting.
I feel like
What it says,
the
firewater.
first time I had a beer, my godmother gave me this beer, Oh, I should be baiting her up. But I didn't drink it. I had it. She was like, yeah, Mom, I was about 10. And I had it there for the whole day. And I sipped it and I thought, who the hell
drinks this?
Want to drink this? Do you get what I'm saying? Because it doesn't taste nice when you first taste it. I don't know anyone that's tasted beer for the first time and told me they like it.
Okay, look at this, yeah? You see, I don't know if it's Denmark or one of those countries where their winters are extreme. But you know, the mothers do this thing where they let their kids, they leave their kids outside the restaurant.
I've seen it. Wait.
Sleeping.
Oh yeah, I saw
let me
that.
come back.
Come back.
Yeah,
let me come back. Guys, wait.
But
let me come back.
Go on.
So basically, I've got these people I went uni with, innit? You know, I've got bare random friends.
Yeah.
So then I've gone to, one time, we've been invited to like, it might have been Boxing Day, it might have been New Year's Day or something. We've gone for dinner at this mad house in Chelsea. And like a bunch of friends from uni times came over. And then I'm there, my missus, like my kids have disappeared. You know in rich people's houses, there's always like a games room somewhere that the kids just disappeared to, but it's so engaging, you just don't see them again. Yeah, so my kids have gone to that room. I don't even know what this room looks like, but it's like some basement, they've got the PlayStation, and they pop up every so often, oh Dad, it's amazing down here, and they go back, and they just go back. Anyway, the whole time, there's a baby outside in the cold.
What do you mean?
There's a baby outside in a baby chair in the cold, just outside.
But they're wrapped up, they're not naked on that.
Just outside, not naked, outside.
But
But there's this Scandinavian couple, like what you're saying.
Yeah.
This Scandinavian couple, they're like, yeah, that's just normal. We do that every day.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the baby, it builds up their immune system apparently, and like the baby just, it doesn't affect them.
It is weird though. I've seen that at my brother's
I
job
don't
as well.
understand.
His neighbours came over, left, and I come to the door, and I'm like, bro, there's a baby just jamming in the thing. Like, is he alright?
Sorry, I'm
We're in the hood.
So they wrapped the
In
baby
Scandinavia.
So they put the baby just in a buggy outside the house. It was winter.
and they just left the baby out. What someone came
But the
and
couple
took
was over the baby. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, right, this is top.
No, but this was in the garden.
No, this was outside the front door.
No.
But I saw
Why
it
though?
happen.
What, I don't understand.
But but saying, because I said the same thing, and the mum was like,
Insanity,
oh,
see?
it's okay, it's okay.
That's mad.
See? See?
You know what's funny you say about?
Why?
I don't know.
See?
I don't know.
That's
But you
what I'm
said
saying.
he said it's about keeping it room temperature.
But back to what you were saying, Ace, a point that you made. I think more of us are a lot closer to that line, that breaking point line. Yeah, that what people deem as, and the thing as well is, you see how you will be very close to that line. Chat to somebody, that what is that? Is that what's mad in you? Oh, he's patting up, fam. What?
Yeah, for 100%.
And not even on a mocking thing, but I've got the solution for that. You just can't see the solution for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've got the solution for that.
But it's like everyone's pain threshold is
100%.
different. So my sanity threshold might be lower than yours. Do you know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even say yours is lower than mine. I think all of our sanity thresholds are basically the same based on our individual lives. Do you know what I mean? So you see what's sending you close to the edge? That's sending you close to the edge because everything else leading up to it has contributed. I just hear the last thing.
Right.
I'm not hearing everything else that's contributed.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But because I'm hearing the last thing, I'm like, Lee, that's mine. I'll just do this, that, and that.
Yeah.
But when you was going through it and leading up to it,
Yeah, it was a madness.
do you know how many
It's like
times
the straw that broke the camel's back, basically.
do you know how many times that, like, we've all probably been in situations where man can't see tomorrow?
Yeah.
100%.
Like, and being the age that I am now, to look back and think,
What was I stressing?
what, over gal?
Yeah.
Or over a bill? Or over
that slag.
my mum?
Sorry, you can't talk about it. You can't believe she
That
sucked
is
you
true.
with
Like
these.
when you look back and you're like, "Raw, I can't believe that."
Yeah, for real
I
though.
was stressing over
That was
like,
mad, didn't you?
I
thought it was
thought
over.
life was over.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Also, I feel like a lot of people don't know what certain substances are doing to them as well.
That what?
Like I think weed is like getting stronger and more potent.
You think it's killing our nation?
I think it's doing a mad thing just underneath the surface, honestly.
I hear you.
I think like people are smoking weed with mad names. and not knowing what's in there. And slowly but surely it's turning you mad. So yeah. Everyone
But
just
some
be
say it's
careful.
open up your third eye, innit?
Nah. I think there are, I feel like that can be true with some weed, but I think there's like people that are just smoking things.
I don't believe in all of that.
I think people are just smoking things. Just need to allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not,
You're looking at me like that. Right, I don't smoke. I don't smoke.
All right, so the baby outside thing is what I said. It parents believe cold weather naps prevent illnesses, winter illnesses, and lead to longer, better quality sleep. Babies are obviously heavily insulated in wool, and essentially the ideal temperature is sometimes considered around -5 degrees, but outdoor naps occur in much colder conditions. And
You know my sleeping
fresh air, immune system boost. Fresh air is thought to be healthier than air in insulated warm houses.
You know what's mad?
Reducing exposure.
I agree with that, but you know what? Just take you out during the day for a walk. See, like when let's say on a Sunday when there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know, every single Sunday when if there's nothing to do, we go outside, get some fresh air. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very easy to get comfortable and be in the house and it's warm. Let's go outside and just get some fresh air. So I agree with it. I'm not having my child sleeping outside. That's wild.
Insane.
To me, that's wild. And you know what the issue with that is? How they're saying like they believe it promotes better health or builds your immune system, Femi. There's probably zero scientific evidence to prove it.
No, I think there is.
You know my youth sleep in the blitz, innit?
They sleep what?
Sleep in the blitz.
What do you mean sleep in the blitz?
So that when they sleep in their room, when they sleep, it's cold.
Why?
That's her thing. That's her thing. She believes in it as well. It's blitz, and I'm kicking off about it all the time. I'm like, the odds blitz. I can't sleep like this. You know, like my household when I was raised, my house was a sauna, bro. You're sweating. You get what I'm saying? sweating to rotted. Now my yard was mad. You know what I'm saying? But my youth's not sleeping in the blitz. I don't know how you man sleep in that.
And they're cool with it.
They're used to it, innit?
That's how it goes now. That's their thing.
Can you see the breath?
To be fair, brother, see their breath? They're frozen, blood. Embryos are frozen like that. Now, yo, you man, alright? Yeah, no, it's madness. I can't sleep like that.
I can't
personally.
sleep when it's cold. I can't
Me,
sleep
I just sleep when it's hot. Yeah, even like my baggies down, my cheeks are out. Like I'm on a mad thing. I need to sleep swampy, blood. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I'm not on that.
I said swampy.
Swampy, blood. I love that.
Nah,
you know when it's roasting, blood. That's my thing.
That's mad. That's actually mad. Can't do that at all.
But yeah, let's talk about Sinners.
Hey.
What do you think about the Oscars?
What is the Oscar, man?
You see, was it originally meant to be someone else that played the brother? And they changed it to the twins?
I've never heard that in my life.
I thought it was meant to be my man that had... I heard that it was meant to be my man that got done in Hollywood. And it was meant to be him, them two.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I thought it was him. It was meant to be him. And then they changed it and made him a twin at the end, like... Because he got blackballed.
Really?
That's what I heard originally.
Femi would know that.
I don't.
But Femi
I've
was
never
speaking
heard
it.
that.
You never heard that?
Never heard
Okay,
that one.
Maybe
I'm wrong.
Well,
maybe it come from one of my weed smoking brethren.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard that?
No,
Oh.
I agree that it comes from one of your weed smoking. So let's ignore that.
All right, cool.
But
You know, sometimes, yeah, I wish I was. I imagine a world, yeah, where, like, I'm just there burning weed and catching these vibes and like making up random crap with everyone.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I think, nah.
Now, you know what? The thing about smoking weed is sometimes, yeah, you think you cracked the code. You're burning it down, you're thinking, oh my God, if I not that all this time. You wake up in the morning, you're thinking, what the fuck was I thinking? That's so stupid. That's the dumbest thing I could have ever thought. No, when you're going through it, when you're burning it down, burn weed and watch Dragons then. You think, oh my, I had that same thing going on. I knew that was my idea.
My thing is bun weed or watch wrestling. Not that I've ever done that.
What's
before.
that? Smoke weed and wrestle?
Watch wrestling.
Why?
It's mad. You're like, raw. Like they must. You just watch it. You watch it with a different
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
Not that I've ever done that before.
It's switched on.
I don't smoke weed.
what?
I don't smoke the
Sinners, big up to
reefer.
Michael B. Jordan, man. What a story, man. And I think like well-deserved Oscar. Great movie. This is like one of the years of the Oscars where I'd seen a lot of the films. There's been times when like.
I think this is one of the years in the Oscars where lots of people have seen a lot of the films.
Yeah, it was like times when like people had won Oscars best film. You had no idea what that film is, but
And you have no plan to ever go and watch it as well.
100%.
Whereas this year, actually, a lot of the films, like they were commercial films at the same time. So most of the films that won generated over $100 million in the box office as well, in the cinemas actually. So which is, again, good news for the cinemas at a time where cinemas meant to be dying. And also the Netflix films that won, I think it was K-pop Demon Hunters and another film, which was obviously K-pop was huge with all the kids. So it was like really popular films won, where usually it's like niche or artsy type of films that won. So yeah, man, big up Michael B. Jordan. Do you see what Charlemagne said?
No.
Oh, the PR team basically he got the BAFTA N-word
What?
to help him get the Oscar.
What do you mean?
Someone called it, the guy that called him an N-word with Tourette's at the BAFTAs.
Oh, okay.
They basically did that in order to get him the Oscar.
Oh.
Is
that what he said?
I'm sure he was joking.
I think he might have said that in jest.
I'm sure he was joking.
Okay.
I think he might have said that in jest. But ultimately, like, you know, what I've not liked is like seeing them really make it about Timothy Chalamet and say that like there's been a lot of articles talking about the fact that he lost the Oscar because of like he was doing too much marketing, and then apparently he did an
Explain who's that? Who is this? and
Timothy
what-
Chalamet is like the new
He's like the new Leo.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That's what they're pushing him as. Like, he's like this 30-year-old young white guy,
guy that
goes
was
out
on
with one of the Kardashians.
Right, what's the film? What's the film?
He did Marty Supreme.
Okay.
So there was loads of
Have you seen that film?
No.
Okay.
What is it about?
It's about
a ping pong player.
Oh, that was meant to be a big film as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was obviously he was nominated for that.
Yeah.
For an Oscar for that, and he was nominated I think last year as well. For
good actor.
Have you seen it?
he's a fantastic
Have you seen the
actor.
film?
Actor. I ain't seen it now. But
Have you seen it?
What's his name?
Yeah, I've seen Marty
Timothy
Supreme.
Chalamet.
You've seen him. And then but he did a lot of marketing. He jumped on the SD Kid song remix. He's just.
Everyone thought he was SD Kid.
Like the kids, there was a rumor online with all the my kids' age, whatever Gen they are. No, they're Gen Alpha.
Oh, Gen Alpha.
Oh, is this the youth from June?
Yeah. So like obviously he's now the big white actor, young white actor. No, you've seen him. Do you know what? You would have seen him. He's in like so many films. He's done for like a young 30-year-old actor, he's done so much. A lot. But yeah, but they're like, oh, he lost the Oscar. But I just think it's a bit insulting to everyone else that was nominated in the category because they all did a fantastic job.
They said that they think it was because he went in on opera. He was like,
no, he said basically, I'm not going to do opera or ballet or anything like that because I think they're dying art forms and like no one cares about them basically or something like that.
Is he lying?
But you don't say that because obviously the people.
It's still art, innit?
Yeah, it's an art form, and also the people
behind it.
A lot of the people that vote at the Oscars are older people that they're into stuff like that. So,
I liked One Battle After Another. I thought it was a sick film.
Do you know what's crazy?
People didn't like that.
I thought it was
Do you know what's crazy?
I thought it was good as well. It held me.
No. I'll be honest to you.
How the way it helped you?
It held me in terms of me.
I'll tell you.
The fact that film's so long, I'm reading my phone. I'm the worst now. I can't watch anything because I'm just scrolling. I put my phone down. I was like, right, it's got me.
I haven't seen it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest.
How long it is, it's all right, you know?
I'll be honest, it's a really random and at times silly film.
What do you mean silly?
A silly film. But let me land.
Okay, go on.
But it's definitely one of the most engaging films I've watched in years. Like you're engaged.
Yeah.
Like you're just engaged. There's like something else, and the stakes get higher and higher, and it's some mad things keep happening. And like even like the Christmas whatever club, the club that he tries to join, and like just the irony.
I'm gonna go get a drink while you look.
Oh really?
The irony. You're gonna say something that's gonna.
I just think.
Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I will watch it. I might watch it.
I just don't think it's deep.
Okay, yeah. It's not meant.
I think
it pretends to be deep. I don't think it's deep.
But you say it's deep though.
Because of the ice thing, the whole like immigration thing.
I don't think all of that is. I think that was a bit.
Shoehorned in.
I just think that was random.
That's not even his due.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Huh?
It's not his due.
That's a spoiler.
That's deep.
That's a spoiler.
No, it's not deep because I knew it wasn't his shoot.
I didn't know that.
I knew it wasn't his shoot.
But he didn't know.
Huh? It was a good film.
No, I didn't say it was a bad film. You know.
No.
I think it's a good film. I just think it's not as deep as it wants to be.
Right.
Because I think it brushes past ideas. It doesn't get into the depth of the idea. It lets the comedy overshadow the deeper ideas that it's trying to explore. That's what I think. But it's engaging. Yeah, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, you know, even like the chase scene at the end where the cars are going up and down and all of, like there's moments in it, like where the guy's supposed to take her at the end.
Yeah.
And he just feels bad. The little bounty hunter. And he just feels bad, and he's just...
There's a lot of freestyle happening in that film, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Apparently there was a lot of freestyle going on in that scene, like... So, you know, like, so the officer scene when he gets arrested, you know when the sensei gets arrested, they're real cops. And they let it play out, and he wasn't sure how he was going to run it. Do you see... You remember... I
don't know what you lot are talking
about.
So
there's a scene where he gets arrested, You know when he's got the machine and he takes a detour? And then the police pull him over. They're real police that pull him over. Okay. So they wanted a natural reaction.
Oh, see.
They wanted all natural, and the police are acting a little bit like they're doing their jobs.
Good film.
Yeah, it's a good film.
It's an engaging film. Is it better than Sinners?
I need to watch Sinners again, man.
Totally different.
It's different films, isn't it?
It's a different thing, innit?
I need to see Sinners again.
It's a different film.
I need to see it again as well.
Yeah. All very engaging. And all Warner Brothers film, and Warner Brothers has just been bought by Paramount.
What is that?
How is it?
That means Paramount and Warner Brothers, the people that own Paramount, David Ellison, has bought Warner Brothers. They've bought Warner Brothers. That means they're going to merge into one company.
So they have the catalogue of all the Warner Brothers.
So HBO, essentially HBO Max.
Do they only buy it for a certain amount of time, though?
No, they own the company. They're buying the whole company forever.
Move, innit?
So Paramount, which obviously used to own, which owns BET, MTV, blah, 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 all those companies, Paramount Plus, all of that is going to merge with Warner Brothers, which owns, loads of movies, Harry Potter, Sinners, One Battle After Another, as well as what do you call it? HBO Max, and all of that stuff. It's gonna merge into one
I know,
company.
it's moving mad. They done a documentary about one of my clients. Remember that footballer, Clint Dempsey?
Mm.
So they done a documentary about him that is out
Oh my
in
God!
April.
What a goal!
Right, let's go again. Let's focus. I want to get out of it before the game.
You lot can react to your goal, man. React to your goal.
That was a good goal, though. Another one.
Was it a good goal?
It was alright. It's a good place.
Okay. Yeah, they done a documentary about Clint Dempsey, a 5-parter. I'm in some of it.
What is it?
Talking to him.
You're in it, talking to him. What do you mean you're in it? How did you get in it? You've not trimmed him for time.
I cut him yesterday.
What here?
Yeah, he's over here doing. He's working for CBS doing
Arsenal.
But you know CBS is Micah Richards, that woman.
Thierry Henry, Kay Abdul.
Yeah, certain times he steps in if one of them is different. So Micah Richards going to the Man City game tomorrow, and somebody's not there today. So he's over here. So every time he comes over here, I cut his hair. He's over here. He's probably over here maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. But the last time I cut him, CBS were with him filming this documentary.
Okay.
So like, no, he's about it. So the documentary is called "You Don't Know Where I'm From," because that's what he.
Where's he from?
Where is he from?
He's from DC.
Nacogdoches. No, it's from Nacogdoches, Texas. A place called Nacogdoches.
Mad.
But they call it Naca Nowhere or something like that because nobody knows where it's from.
Okay.
So when I was cutting him, I was watching the first episode yesterday, and it's mad because 30 years ago, this little youth playing football in a town that is just like football, like he was playing in the Mexican league, where them man were just scuffing every week. Like his dad, when he signed to Dallas, I think, but he was a youth in it. His dad was doing like a 7-hour round trip, him and his dad, for him to just go football training. Wow. Imagine you're driving 3 hours to do football training for an hour.
That's mad.
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? So in the doc, he tells like how his parents sold a lot of their things and all of that and blah blah. Like the first episode was cut. I think I'm in like the 3rd episode or something, 3rd and 4th or something.
Well, look out for it, man. Paramount Plus, yeah.
Brother, when it lands, yeah, I'm gonna be promoting the thing.
We should do a watch along.
Bro, you see the first episode? I can't even got emotional because something bad happens in the first episode. It's techie, but yeah, look out for that. Look out for that.
Right, guys. Anything else that we need to talk about?
Oh, sorry.
What, somebody outside?
I thought we've been attacked.
No. Anything else? Nah. I mean, there's a couple things, but we can leave it till next week.
No, go on. Fire away, man.
Have you got any issues in the cab this week, Lee?
Nah, go on.
Nothing's happened in the cab. Have you been working?
I have been working, man. I need to work.
Nice shoes.
Thank you, my brother.
Tell us about these shoes.
Oh yeah, these are the Nike Mines. So apparently, no, they do, because then in case I get my Nike deal. At some point, they there's pressure points in your feet.
Yeah.
And these orange balls at the bottom, they push down on different pressure points that kind of open up your mind. Better than weed.
Yes.
This is the new weed, guys. All you young guys.
How much are these things?
I think they're about 80 quid, 90 quid.
90 quid for sliders.
Yeah, but you know what? Sliders are like trainers nowadays, aren't they? Like people wearing them. Like you see, you got the classic dinosaurs on.
Okay, you know what's mad? I knew you can say something.
Yeah.
Not these.
They're not the dinosaurs.
Not these.
I know the dinosaurs. What are they?
He got games. These.
Yeah.
Don't chat about these.
And then he got games when he got the thing right.
These are the he got games.
Is that the one he wants to get?
Who wants to get?
You know he's got game. Denzel Washington talk about, innit?
These trainers are.
I don't want to go in the shop.
What film are we talking about?
He's got game. Denzel Washington. Is that what you're talking about?
These Jordans are called He Got Game, so it must be.
Must be from He Got. You ain't seen the film?
No.
Have you seen the film?
Denzel Washington. Yeah.
Big movie. Spike Lee.
Of course. Oh, Spike Lee. But these ones here.
It might be the crep. It might be the crep.
Not these. Don't.
Okay, fair. No,
don't put your mouth on these.
If they're from there.
Yeah. Don't see these.
They're big crep.
Okay.
I'll be real, Damon, though, but they still look like dinosaurs.
Yeah,
brother.
You know, the minute you call them dinosaurs,
You know why?
I've never been able to unsee it.
Do you know what's funny? These are my favourite trainers of
We
all
know
time.
that. We know this.
No, these. He's
there.
got game. I saw my car, by the way. That's news.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, wait. Also, let me take this moment. Now, you know sometimes when you explore page, random shit comes up. So you know if my thing came up, all this speeding stuff and cars drifting. Whose name Love Heart in all of them?
All of them.
All of them. This brother loves heart. He's one of them guys, you know. You know,
you like
look at this man in Tokyo.
Cars is
speed
my
drifting.
thing. Cars is my thing.
Bro, it was a motorbike, and the guy was racing like an idiot. Bro, he was going so fast.
Yeah,
I was like, I said, Damon in the corner. You know the Love Heart emoji. Like, loving it.
Guys,
But I was going about 200-300 miles per hour, you know.
let's give Damon some respect. These crap are worth a bag.
Oh, is it? You got games?
I've got 2 pairs.
Well, you bought it for £1,000.
No.
Yeah, then, yeah. Well, man, there's a Washington.
These, I've had these for about 5. I didn't know that they cost that much money.
No, if you want to get them, they're like the cheapest you can get them for is
I didn't know they cost that much money.
£385, and the fresh ones are a bag.
So I've got a fresh pair in the box at home. I've got a guy, my pal, Lee, you know him?
Who? The bear?
No.
What, the client?
Is your bread? Oh, how is this? Your brethren that lives in Norway.
Oh, yeah, Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Ibrahim bust me on a new pair the other day for my birthday.
Nice.
Wow.
Brother, do you know?
Wait, was your birthday the other day?
September.
Okay.
But sorry, I said it the other day. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said it the other day like that. But yeah, he bust me on them the other day. But so I got a fresh pair. But these are my
They look
favorite
fresh
trainers
anyway.
of all. I probably worn these like 3-4 times. But you know what it is? You see, because I'm always driving, I don't wear shit.
Yeah.
See, now that I'm on foot, I think about what am I wearing and blah blah blah
What's
blah.
the next venture, man?
What?
What are you
The
gonna
next
get?
whip.
What are you gonna get us? What
The
are you
next
gonna
whip.
get? What are you gonna get?
The next whip. No.
He got electric. He's a petrol man. He wants to hit go.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he was actually scoping the electric car just now. He's actually.
I'm just looking at the technology, but I'm not going electric.
Nah?
I know what I'm gonna get next. I was sad that the car's gone though.
Was you?
I'm sad. Yeah. I'm
Why?
happy.
Was it time to go?
Yeah, it needs to go.
All right.
How long have you had that car for?
You know when I bought that car? When Vic passed.
Yeah, I remember now.
I bought that when Vic
So before
passed.
that was X5, innit?
Yeah. I bought that when
Is
Vic
blue your
passed.
favorite
Oh
color?
yeah, you had a blue X5.
Yeah.
Was blue your favorite color?
In cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why in cars?
Because black is just too hard to keep clean. And I think blue is a nice medium because at night, like, blue still slaps, but during the day when the sun hits it right, blue's a mad thing.
This is a car
Before
nerd.
we go,
Brother.
everybody say their first car and a story about their first car. Who wants to go first?
I'll tell mine quick.
Go on.
So my friend, I had a Fiat Punto, and it was metallic gold.
Yeah.
And my friend from uni used to call it metallic bogey.
Why though?
It wasn't funny. He was like, it was funny. It was funny. It was funny, but wasn't funny. It wasn't funny because
That sounds like
because I'll tell you why it wasn't funny. The guy had the man legit had a BMW because I went to school with rich people. I went uni with bare rich kids. He had a BMW, with heated seats. Whilst I had, that was a convertible BMW. Basically my car, but BMW at the time. Like the car I've got now. But he's 18.
Right.
I'm 18.
Money man.
And I've got a Fiat Punto that is metallic bogey.
Right.
It's my first car.
My first car, Renault 5. 4 man went halves, £50 each. 4 gears and a choke.
You mean 50 man?
Firstly, hold on, wait.
shared it.
Firstly, 4 man went half.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. 4 man went quarters.
Okay.
£200.
I've never heard that phrase before. 4 man went quarters.
My son will be watching it because I need to shout out his birthday coming up. So you need to come better than that.
4 man went quarters on it. Yeah. Renault 5. It was a jalopy.
How'd you share it?
Basically, the key stayed at my yard, and if you wanted it, because we couldn't drive, so we learned to drive
How
in
old
it.
are you?
We just left school. We literally just left school. That summer we left school, so we chipped in. We bought it. Yeah, £200. We got the guy that had the guy that just passed his driving license. 16. You can pass at 16, isn't it?
17.
17. He put in his name, and then we just all shared it and drove around the ends in it. And then one day there was a madness in Manchester. Yeah.
You drove all out there.
5 man went all the way to Manchester in that. None of the guys that bought the car was me and 5 other giants, because one of the other cars broke down. And I said, blood, please don't make me take this car. Please. It made it all the way to Manchester and back. We never once put oil in it or nothing. When it broke down because we didn't put oil in it. That's what it was. We had it for about 6 months. We used to go round the ends in it, and that was it. Renault 5, I'll never forget that car. I had a choke, so you know you had to...
Yeah, when you
choke.
start it, and you get
Sorry, what's a choke?
So it's like this little lever, yeah? You know like when you drop the handbrake in other cars? The choke.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You see how cars now have cold starts, but when you start the car, it revs high for about 30 seconds, and then it calms down.
My car doesn't do that.
It does, but you probably haven't noticed it.
Okay.
And it's probably not super loud.
Okay.
But the choke, the choke would be a mad thing in winter. You definitely have to choke it out.
Yeah, you have to choke it.
So basically, you pull out this thing and it just revs a bit more.
Lee, slightly you're old as well.
Yeah, I know, innit?
Because I've never heard of a choke before, man.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad, Lee.
I'm trying to work out what plate it was.
Lee,
The plate was
you're old, bro. What's a choke, bro?
I've never had no car with a choke.
Oh, man.
I had.
What?
Mine I had a D-Reg. I don't know how old that is. Blue Sierra. Ford
Jesus.
Sierra.
What, the long one?
Yeah. And
The Boydon car?
yeah.
Yeah, from the mill.
It wasn't painted. Like
Paintbrush.
Was it ex-police car?
paintbrush blue. You can see the paint, streaks. £50 we got that for. I was 17.
Did you go
And I was
hard?
driving it back and forth to Southend.
Was you legit?
Why Southend, bro?
I went uni in Southend for about 3 months and then I came home.
What, you said I'm not doing uni again?
Weren't on it proper.
Fair.
That worked for me. The Essex boys ran me out still.
Is it?
That car's 40 years old.
100.
Wow.
1986.
Well, good, yeah.
And it would have been what? 97, 98? Yeah, peak. That's bad.
Sorry.
Then I got a Fiat Tipo.
Oh, I haven't been to
And I was
Tipo.
way too big to be in
I
that.
don't even know what that is.
I was way too big to be in that Fiat Tipo. I had a white one. It broke down on Wandsworth Bridge and I just got out and said, fuck this, man. I was on my way to a Western Ring.
You know when big man get out of the car like this?
100%. 100%.
Man said it held the roof, you know,
100%.
to get out. Yeah, buddy.
I had a choke as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
First
You
car.
had this car?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I remember that car.
I had a white Fiat Tipo.
You know what's funny about cars, yeah? Do you remember the time when...
No, digital? Brethren.
No, there was no digital them days.
Nah, fam.
No, there's a Fiat that had a digital.
No, he's right. Fiat Tipo. My first car had a digital dash.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
It weren't a Tipo
That
though.
as well.
It weren't a Tipo.
Do you remember the era where the Fiat Bravo was out? Like the bigger Punto, everyone had them. That car to me seemed like everyone had that car for a
Yeah,
bit.
they eat that thing though still.
Huh?
Damon, what was your first car? Damon
first
was
car was
counting. I
Colt.
saw him in his.
Horse and carriage.
Hey, let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Call that like a cowboy.
Let's go.
Hey, boy. You boys got some shillings? You got some shillings? Man went petrol station with shillings.
You're right. Dickhead.
Let's go home. Let's go
You're a
home.
fool.
Let's go.
What was your first car? Quick.
So stupid. My first car was a Toyota Supra.
A what?
Toyota Supra.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That's a hard
I feel like I
car.
remember that.
Yeah,
name.
my first car.
Who bought you a Toyota
I bought it
Supra?
myself.
For how much?
My brethren had it. I had a mad
That
Denon
car was a
stack
wicked
system.
car though. That
That's
was
a- that's
sports
a-
thing. I don't
yeah.
know.
I had a mad Denon stack system.
What colour was it?
And I swapped it. It's black.
Black.
But I had that when I first started here. I had it when I first. Everyone said it was like a. It's not that one. Everyone said it was a Night Rider. It's the one with the pop-up lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that had
I thought you had the
digital.
Saab when you first
Yeah, you had a black Saab. I remember that. I remember
Hey,
the black
Damon,
Saab.
love that
That
song.
Saab was
I
like
remember the black
legendary.
And I remember the Lexus.
The big boy Lexus.
Lexus,
That's
yeah.
I cracked it on the motorway.
Lexus when
But
you first-
yeah.
Damon was able to do like insurance is cheap back then, isn't it?
No, Damon. We
in what?
spoke about this before. Damon's never
Brother.
been legit until.
Have I
like
told you
last
about the story about the Saab just before we
No,
go?
Damon, you've not told us the story about the Saab, but
Well,
you
you
told
never
us the
license.
story of you didn't have a license.
Well, do you know,
What?
when Vic had to get it out for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damon got his license last
Damon got
week.
his license. I want to see your driving license. I want to see when you got your
Last week.
license.
Hey, listen.
We have to go. We have to go.
Harvey's here. Harvey, don't pay attention to him.
We have to go.
We have to go before the game ends.
Guys, we have to go. The game's finishing.
Arsenal are peppering them though.
Yeah, we are.
Arsenal have won the game.
Come on.
All right,
Let's
guys,
wrap it up.
Till next week, man. Rate, subscribe, comment. Producer man, like and subscribe. And anything else you want us to tell them?
Do me a favour.
Next week.
Give me a lift home because I haven't fed the horses. So.
Right. Later. Lock off.